Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name's Noelle and I review and unbox subscription boxes here on my channel, and today I have the Literary Book Club to share with you. It's been sent to me for review as one of their ambassadors, and of course I also have a lot of updates. So if you're not a current subscriber or you haven't been keeping up with the updates over on social media, I have a lot to tell you. So this lovely box right here, which was featuring the Sherlock Holmes mystery, The Hound of Baskervilles by Arthur Conan Doyle, is the last quarterly box from the Literary Book Club. They are shifting to a monthly subscription, and it's actually a great shift for a lot of people because the price point is coming down by $10, so it's $64.99 per month plus $9.99 in shipping, so that is a reduction as well. I do still have a link and a code where you can save $5 using that code mauinoel. I'll leave all of the information and all of the updates for you in the description box below. As far as I know, I will continue to review the box, but now it will be on a monthly basis. If you haven't already heard, the first monthly box will be for April, and it is Cranford, which is actually a classic that I have not read before, so I'm very excited about that. But let's talk about this particular box. Now, some of the changes will become evident as we go through this box, which will have some features that will no longer be included in the monthly box. So this is a little bit of a bittersweet unboxing for me because I did love some of those features. So one of the things that will be changing is there's not going to be numbered and wrapped gifts. It's kind of sad. I'm a little bit bummed about it, but there are no longer going to be numbered and wrapped gifts. I am hoping that in terms of the gifts, she will still give us the page numbers that inspired them so we can feel that connection to the book and how the unboxing experience, even though there's not additional packaging for each of the individual gifts, comes to life, and how it kind of encourages us to get to that next page in the novel, because I know for some of us sometimes classics can be a little bit more challenging than more contemporary fiction. We won't be getting the swag bag anymore, which is such a bummer because I love all of those little details. I know a lot of you do as well. She's already gotten a lot of feedback from current subscribers, so you never know what changes will be made, but just because of rising costs, the swag bag is also not going to be included. And I don't think we're getting our lovely art prints. So like I said, there's going to be some things in this box that will not be a feature of the Literary Book Club moving forward, but we will enjoy it absolutely this last time through. So let's see. So this was our swag bag, of course, with a spyglass, a magnifying glass, because it was this gorgeous children edition of The Hound of Baskervilles by Arthur Conan Doyle. She often uses children editions. I just think they're so beautiful with the gilt edges, the nice thick glossy pages, the ribbon bookmarker. I just think it's really lovely, and she does, because she does feature classics every month, they are just really gorgeous editions. Not always children, but I'm one of those people who loves the children's, and I love how they look on my bookshelf. So here's what was in the swag bag. We have a quote, bookmark, an investigator needs facts and not legends or rumors. That, of course, is from Sherlock Holmes. Ta-da! And then we had a nice little book plate so that you can make sure that everybody knows that it is from your library and not theirs. And then we have a nice sticker that says, there is nothing more stimulating than a case where everything goes against you. Sherlock Holmes. Sticker! I'm gonna miss the little details like that, for sure, for sure. Also just because there was so much attention to detail in terms of the packaging and really that cohesive curation, but we're still going to get beautiful editions, titles that you may not have had the opportunity to read ever, or just not in a very long time, that definitely are worth revisiting, and still wonderful gifts, often from you know, small businesses, women-owned businesses, and that is something that will not change and we do continue to appreciate. Other changes in terms of charges, I think the billing is now on the month before, so people have already been billed for the April box on the 15th, and so then they will be getting their April box. So there's a little bit of an overlap that's happening right now while they're going through the transition, but hopefully everybody is ready to still get some lovely, luxurious self-care products and things that are related to the book and the different passages in the book, and I will read some of those passages for this, and I'm pretty sure that won't change. Like I said, I think we'll still get to see the page numbers. Right now, because they are packaged, at the bottom of the box there would be a spoiler card that would say what was included but not what was actually inside. And then on the flip side, this was what was face down, we'd actually get the item. So now I'm hoping we still get this listing, but it doesn't have to be double-sided anymore. So that's what I'm hoping. All right, so here's our book. Here is our lovely wax seal. Say goodbye to that as well, but we will still probably get our card hopefully with Katie's lovely calligraphy that tells us the title and a little description. A curse has hung over the Baskerville family for generations, and the latest victim is Sir Charles of Baskerville. Could the legendary gigantic Hound be responsible for his death, or is there a malevolent human hand behind the seemingly supernatural events? It's up to Sherlock Holmes and Dr. Watson to uncover the truth. So again, and then it just kind of describes that there is that list at the bottom. I will say that in this particular box, I think something got left off the list, so we had like a little business card sized one that also told us that there was another gift for page 169, and then the spoiler was on the flip side just like normal. So attention to detail, she made sure that she didn't leave that out. So normally we have a while you read gift, so won't be wrapped, but they'll still probably be a while you read gift, hopefully, like I said, labeled. Now this little bag came, but I didn't have the sticker on it. I don't know, it must have fallen off when I was removing the shred. So, but you know, process of elimination, we figured it out. This is our open when the last page has been read. So we're gonna not have those little stickers anymore, but again, hopefully a list. And we have like a little like letter and thumbprint here. So I have to look at that more carefully and see exactly what that was. We have our page 169. That was the one that was on the business card, the little extra. And then we have our page 38. So there were 3 page numbered gifts. An open when the last page has been read, and an open before reading. So usually that's like a little drink or a snack. And then here is the 8x10 art print. This is also not going to be included anymore. The world is full of obvious things which nobody by any chance ever observes. That's so Sherlock Holmes of him to say, but gorgeous. Love those details. I know a lot of people have been asking, you know, could this be added back in and remove this, or, you know, and she's going to work through that whole process and make it make sense. But essentially they were doing 4 quarterly boxes plus a bunch of limited edition boxes for the different holidays like Halloween, Christmas, Valentine's Day, and now those will be included as monthly boxes. So it's really only a couple extra boxes, and now they're included in your subscription, and you don't have to like wait and make sure that you get them before they sell out. So that's kind of another nice bonus with this change. So let's take a look. We looked at our swag bag, we looked at our art print, and then we have our open while you read gift. Let me see if I can find that. It's not this one. This is the open when the last page has been read. Where is that? I have to find it. Oh, I think it's this one with the newspaper print, old-timey newspaper print. While you read, and it is indeed a snack. We got from Cornucopia Popcorn some Snickerdoodle popcorn out of Austin, Texas. This stuff is delicious, and we got a nice big bag, so I am very excited about that gift. And it doesn't take it, for me, that would be like no big deal that there's not a package and a sticker on that, because I'm going to tear into that as soon as I get this box. Maybe not even waiting until I read, because I don't like to read with sticky things on my fingers, because beautiful pages. All right, so then we have page 38, and I will go ahead and read a passage, and I will probably butcher it with a false British accent for you. So page 38, and then we had the gift is this one, which has that same quote that was on the little sticker. So I will miss these, but you can see how the cost of having all of this extra packaging and all of these extra stickers would, you know, she's saving us money by not having all of those little things. So, and I think this experience will still be wonderful in terms of having gifts that correlate with the book and the passages. So this is page 38. Let me see if I can remember what we have. So this is like the outset of it. Let's see. Oh, so there's the inheritor of the Baskerville estate, and he is there, and he is meeting with Sherlock Holmes in London, and we're going to see if he's going to go to the estate or not. Pray, take a seat, Sir Henry. Do I understand you to say that you have yourself had some remarkable experience since you arrived in London? Nothing of much importance, Mr. Holmes. Only a joke, as like as not. It was this letter, if you can call it a letter, which reached me this morning. He laid an envelope upon the table, and we all bent over it. It was of common quality, greyish in colour. The address, Sir Henry Baskerville, Northumberland Hotel, was printed in rough characters, the postmark Charing Cross, and the date of the posting the preceding evening. Who knew that you were going to the Northumberland Hotel? Asked Holmes, glancing keenly across at our visitor. So the visitor, by the way, he has been living in the States, so that's why I gave him a American accent. American accent. All right, so let's find out what was in page 38. So, you know, if we didn't have the packaging, the lovely packaging, we would just go to our card and maybe make a sticky note yourself ahead of time and be like, oh, on page 38, I get to go and enjoy that gift. And this is the gift that we got. Oh, this is lovely. I haven't actually opened the packages yet. So this is a letter writing set with 20 lined sheets and 10 envelopes. Love that. And look how bookish it is. It's like very brightly colored. I love this. So it's 5.5 by 8.5 sheets, A2 envelopes, 100% recycled content. Look how fun. I have to open it up, but it's very bookish. It's got like Pride and Prejudice, Jane Eyre, Middlesex, all written on it. Oh, Middlesex, you guys, is one of those books that I was supposed to read in my college English class, and I just sort of didn't, and I just sort of pretended. Oh, how fun. So it's double-sided. So this is the side where you write, and then on the other side, look at the books. You could do so many fun things with this. I love that. That is so cool. And then this is our envelope. Let's see if I can pull that out. Oh, it's stuck. Oh, goodness. It's stuck on there. Let's see if I can pull out an envelope another sneaky way without tearing anything. Just a plain brown envelope. But look how fun these sheets of paper are. So we have the Thornbirds, Anna Karenina, let's see, Anne of Green Gables. Lots of books that we've actually read through the Literary Book Club. How lovely. I love that stationery set. That is wonderful. Then we had for page 95. Now, I will say that I did take a quick peek at what that item was, and we discovered that that is page 95. And it's based on what it is. I couldn't find the passage on page 95 that I really thought led to this particular gift, because I'll tell you why after I read. I found an alternative passage on page 142. So they have, Watson and Sherlock Holmes have reunited, and this is Holmes. If you seriously desire to deceive me, you must change your tobacconist, for when I see the stub of a cigarette marked Bradley, Oxford Street, I know that my friend Watson is in the neighborhood. You will see it there beside the path. You threw it down, no doubt, at that supreme moment when you charged into the empty hut. So he's always a little bit of a know-it-all because he is Sherlock Holmes, but, you know, like Watson knows what's up, but he's like, you have to change your tobacconist because they both smoke like chimneys. Like, there's so many times they're always smoking. And then just a little bit further on the facing page, my dear fellow, you have been invaluable to me in this and as is in many other cases, and I beg that you will forgive me if I have seemed to play a trick upon you. In truth, it was partly for your own sake that I did it, and it was my appreciation of the danger which you ran which led me to come down and examine the matter for myself. Had I been with Sir Henry and you, it is confident that my point of view would have been the same as yours, and my presence would have warned our very formidable opponents to be on their guard. As it is, I have been able to get about as I could not possibly have done had I been living in the Hall, and I remain an unknown factor in the business, ready to throw in all my weight at a critical moment. So he's making up for the fact that he had to deceive Watson a little bit, but also in his very know-it-all way. So this is the gift that was meant for page 95, but I read to you from page 142 and 143 because I actually thought these passages maybe went a little bit better with the gift. The gift is this Holmes and Watson homemade candle, and the scent is tobacco, tonka, clove, musk, mahogany, amber, cashmere, and deductive reasoning, which I thought was really cute. So it is Holmes and Watson. So I thought that I should read you a passage that's really indicative of their relationship, particularly Holmes's know-it-allness, and also that referred to tobacco. So because that is one of the main scents. So I thought that was cool. It's from a company called Serpent and Flame. So they do, I guess, literary inspired things. Ooh, it's got some sparkle and some amber, tobacco, mahogany. Yes, it definitely has that tobacco scent. It reminds me of when my dad used to smoke a pipe. Very masculine, very library-ish, but perfect and for this book. So love that. And again, the fact that we won't have this little velvety pouch, a little bit sad, but we'll still get the wonderful kinds of products like this. All right, let's see. Our final gift was the little, this one, page 169. Let me see. That's not our final gift. We have an open when the last page has been read gifts too. 169. Let me see if I can remember. This is the searching for. There is a convict that's living on the moor that they're trying to find for a good portion of this. Let's see. 169. What was this? Let me see if I can remember what this gift would be. Ah, okay. So this is towards the end. And it's all in the voice of Watson. There were only 2 men in the room, Sir Henry and Stapleton. They sat with their profiles towards me on either side of the round table. Both of them were smoking cigars, and coffee and wine were in front of them. Stapleton was talking with animation, but the baronet looked pale and distrait. Perhaps the thought of that lonely walk across the ill-omened moor was weighing heavily upon his mind. Okay, so while we're at it, let's have a secret password. So when you come across a secret password in one of my videos, you want to enter it along with your contact information in the Google form that is linked for you in the description box below. Please don't put the secret password into the comments, because then it's not a secret. Then I gotta delete it. It's no fun for anyone. Secret password today is more, because a lot of this takes place on the moor, so M-O-O-R. You do have to be 18 years or older to enter. You do have to have a US or Canadian mailing address. Canadians, you have the choice of helping me out with the shipping, basically paying for half of it, or you can just get a PayPal gift card from me if you are selected as a winner. You do have to be subscribed to my channel. It doesn't have to be publicly. I can verify with you via email. That's what I do with everyone. But it's just my way of saying thank you for watching my videos in their entirety and being a subscriber of my channel. It is in no way affiliated with YouTube or any of the boxes that I open here on the channel. So there's your secret password for today. And without further ado, let's see what our gift is that goes along with that passage, that scene that we saw there. So let's see. We have from Cream and Sugar a little pocket coffee bar. So it's a coffee chocolate. These I've gotten before and they are delicious. So this is often something that could easily be one of the open to read the book gifts in the beginning, but I'm glad we got the popcorn and the coffee chocolate. So there was coffee on the table along with wine. And then finally we have our open when the last page has been read gift, which is this nice big box. So yes, and then it has our, authorized signature. There's like a ledger. Let's see if I can open this without tearing it too much. I feel like I have to be so careful with the packaging because it's the last time we get the packaging. All right. Let's see. This is, okay. This is from a company called Well Told Designs. So probably a lot of bookish items or literature inspired items. You're like, what is it? It's a glass. It's a rocks glass. It's made in the USA. So they probably drink a lot of bourbon or whiskey, wine for sure. Oh, how fun. So A Scandal in Bohemia, Chapter 1, Arthur Conan Doyle. And we have like the first couple of paragraphs. I know it's really hard to see with that glare, but it's actually on there. Let's see. Oh, Chapter 1, A Scandal in Bohemia. It's actually from this book. I forgot the chapters actually have names, like old school books. So let's see. The Adventures of Sherlock Holmes. Oh no. The Adventures of Sherlock Holmes by Arthur Conan Doyle. This is... To Sherlock Holmes, she is always the woman. I have seldom heard him mention her under any other name. So this is not this book, but it is it is Sherlock Holmes. We see the pipe there. Let's see. Yes, because chapter 1 in this one is Mr. Sherlock Holmes. But in whatever Scandal in Bohemia, I wonder what that's from. Maybe it's a collection. The Adventures of Sherlock Holmes. Very cool though, especially if you do have a library or you do have a little like bar set up. You could have a nice highball, nice big, probably a big square ice cube in here. I've been drinking a lot of old fashions these days and it seems appropriate to read a old book. So those were our 5 gifts along with the swag bag and the print. Remember, that's the main thing that's changing. No swag bag, no print, no packaging, but we are still going to get lovely gifts to go along with all of the titles that are sent in the now monthly literary book club. So this time around for While You Read, we got our Snickerdoodle popcorn, super exciting. We got this lovely stationery set. I think it's so cute and bright and colorful. We got our tobacco and cashmere Sherlock Holmes, Holmes and Watson candle, excuse me. Just the last names, very manly. We have our coffee chocolate bar, and then finally we have our Sherlock Holmes literature rock glass with a pipe. So it would be fun if she sent more of these. I don't know what other titles they do it with. Like, I don't know if there's an Agatha Christie one or other ones. We wound up with a whole set over the course of some amount of time, because that would be really fun to have like 4 different highball glasses all from this same company. That would be pretty darn cool, honestly, I think. Let me know what you thought about this box. Let me know if you've read this book or if you intend to. And like I said, there have been a lot of changes. I know everyone's not happy about all of them, but there are some things that are going to remain consistent in terms of the quality of the gifts, for example. There are some things that are great benefits in terms of the price coming down a little bit. She also re-added the ability to skip if you do see a title coming up that you just don't feel the need to read now, or that you've just already got plenty of editions of. That is also a possibility, so it can kind of help with your budget. But if you are interested in adding to your classics collection and getting some really lovely bookish gifts to go along with, self-care gifts as well, sometimes not as much in this particular box, then definitely check it out and use my code to save $5. I'll see you soon in my next unboxing.